Hey y'all, welcome back to Wind Waker Randomizer. We are currently at Steppe Island, I believe that's what it's called, so we can fight our second giant Octorok, as well as push out our way into the actual island. Since we now have the grappling hook, we also have the hook shot, so that means we can actually do all this stuff. And that's really nice. But the question is if we can actually aim correctly. There we go. The controller's fighting me just a little bit. Sometimes it drifts left. I don't really know why it does, but I've ordered a new controller. It should come tomorrow. It should be really interesting trying to remember how I calibrated everything on that controller now too. But regardless, we are getting it done with or without difficulties, so that's good. Oh, that was a accidental hit, but hey, it works. Oh, just tried to get this last eye. Well, second last eye. Now this last eye. There we go. So at least that wasn't too difficult. Sometimes it just gives me issues. I don't know why. Aiming with a cannon, trying to fight a giant Octorok to me is sometimes just very hard. So that's why I decided to just start off with a 8-eyed one, because it's probably going to be the easiest to try to practice with. And hey, we didn't even use up half the cannons that we had. We did end up using 21, but that's better than what it could have been. But now it's just to try to actually get the treasure here. Did we get it, or are we off by a little bit? I think we're off by a little bit. I'm just gonna move this way. There we go. Unless we're like right on it, I don't really know. Okay, it looks like we're right on it. Sometimes I have that awkward situation of me just ending up going right on top of it. I don't know why that is, but it is just that way. So now this time it should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully, as I'm staring at the tornado there. There we go. We did get it. Perfect. Alright, so now let's see what the first check of the day will be. It's going to be... Well, bam! Ooh, Earth God's lyrics. I will take that. Thank you, Horseshoe Island. Not Horseshoe Island. I don't know why I called you Horseshoe Island. That's the one south from here. But thank you, Steppe Island. And now is the time to actually head onto the island itself. Well, into the grotto, because I think that's all that's here. I don't think there's actual chests on the island. But I guess we'll find out. It's just been a while since I've actually went to all these side islands. Because usually in vanilla, I don't really do all the side quests and stuff like that, so... Oh wait, no, we would have to be here anyways, because I believe over here is actually where you get the ghost chip chart. I could be wrong, and yes, I just said ghost chip, not ghost chip. But that's what it is now, it's just a floating chip on the ocean, because why not? So I'm just very giggly now. By the way, guys, thank you for the 50 subs. Appreciate you guys sticking around with me, even though half the time I don't even know what I'm saying, and I'm sure half the time y'all don't even know what I'm saying. But it is what it is, and that's why we're here. Because together we can just be whatever the fuck we are. Anyways, now going through this maze here. A maze of hands is what I'm gonna call it, because I don't actually really know what you would call it. And I have a picture of this place here. Not that it'll actually help us that much, but we'll see. Because there's two paths. There's two chests that are in here that we can get. I think the first one would be this one here, and then the other one would be the one over here. So I'm just going over to some way. Yeah, I think... Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense actually. A goes to A. And I'll show the image up above, so yes, this one is accurate. It's just a matter of not getting confused. There's two paths to take. Okay, this is a piece of heart, which I think usually this would actually be a sea shark. I'm not really sure. If somebody could confirm that, then that would be cool. If not, then that's also cool. It doesn't really matter that much. But now that we have that out of the way, so it looks like we're going to path 2. Or to pot 2. Okay, there we go. That wasn't too bad, as he freaking floor master's just trying to grab us there. And then here we got ourselves 10 rupees. Absolutely gorgeous and absolutely worth it. As he almost went back into the maze, that would actually be pretty funny if that happened. Not gonna lie. But alright, so we got those two out of the way. Now we're gonna head north into... I don't remember what it's called. What's it? Diamond Steep again? Needle Rock. Because we have a gunboat we can explode. And I totally forgot there was actually blue shoe jelly here. I don't know why I managed to forget that, but... Mind you, they're not on every single island, so it's kind of easy to forget which ones are on and which ones are not on, so it doesn't really matter. Hello, Pearly, how are you, sir? So we're not going that way for sure, because that way is just back to, I forgot what the island's called. I almost said Oasis Island, which we were on. Well, we weren't on. Well, we were on eventually. I think we went past there. And actually, yeah, I think we did go there when we got the hook shot. I don't remember. But it's whatever. So we're over here and we're going to find the gunboats, which I believe are over here. Yes, they are. We're going for that golden boy right there that has, I'm gonna say, the Spartan helmet. I don't really know why the gunboats look like this. I find it hilarious that they look like this, so I'm not complaining. And we're probably just gonna get straight up exploded. Do I care? No. I'm just going for it. Okay, there we go. Now it's to hope that we can get this safely. But at least with the gunboats though, it makes it a whole lot easier to find which way we actually need to go. Since... Okay, I'm just trying to turn around to you guys so you can blow you up. But y'all are just not letting me on there. Like little jerks you are. Yes, I'm coming after you guys now. Hello. Yeah, that's right. What are you gonna do about it? I'm like standing right there. There we go. But yeah, what I was saying, at least it makes it a whole lot easier as I jump off to get these guys' treasures since, well, they leave a pearl right in the middle of it. Yes, I'm just gonna call them pearls. Usually I call them orbs, but now I think about it, they probably are some kind of pearl? I don't know. I don't know what you guys call it, but it doesn't really matter. And there's another random ring right there. I did not notice that until now. I'm like, why didn't I notice that before? Anyways, let's see what we get from in here now. And we may as well also just head onto the island itself too, since we're here. We can get more bombs that way too. Oh, okay, we got ourselves the Picto box. I don't think it's the colored one though. I think that was the deluxe pictograph. I don't really remember, because I never really paid attention to the names other than it just being called pictograph. So, you know. Okay, so, for here, which, no, okay, we don't have the bait bag actually, so maybe I should come back here later. I don't really know. Actually, no, yeah, we could just come back here later once we finish this grotto. So I think in order to get that chest up there, we actually need to use seagulls. And we don't have the bait bag, so we can't actually get the seagulls to come down to control them or whatever the heck we do with them. Now this one is really awkward for me, so I'm going to make sure to count all of them. I think there's 5 in total. 6 in total, okay. So I'm just going to count here quickly, and then I'm just going to do it. Okay, there we go. So I was worried that I was actually going to miss all of them and have to redo it. But thankfully I only missed one a few times, and after all that, it was just a tri-push heart. Which I mean, hey, that's not bad. For all we know, we could need it. I doubt it though, because I didn't select it, but never know. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but one tip if you want to do a randomizer in this game, make sure you do islands that might not just be marked or markable or whatever you're gonna say. That's not going to be on the checker on the marker is what I meant to say. And yes, we're gonna go to the reef next. Hopefully we have enough bombs for it, so we'll see about that. But yeah, make sure to go through those ones, especially if you're like, this could have something. And I say that because there's always a potential that something, for instance, like that there at grotto wasn't on a marker. But I still went there just because you never know, it could have been something like another Triforce piece or something. So it's always good to go ahead and do those ones. And I say aside from that, the only other tip would just to have fun. Especially if it's like going to be like your first randomizer, definitely have fun. And right after beating the reef, I realized we already got that check, but hey, it is what it is. It gives us an opportunity to buy some more bombs so we can go ahead and fight this 12-eyed giant Octorok on Tingle's Island. And I also started us off where we were. That's just because I saved and quit so we can easily find this giant Octorok. That is another tip about this game, is that if, like me, you struggle to find the Octorok ring or the seagull ring on Tingle's Island, just save and quit and it will actually spawn you, well, where we just were, so it'll spawn you decently close to where the Octorok is. And I only realized that while I was actually setting up for the 8-eyed Octorok that we beat at the beginning of this episode. I almost said 8-eyed reef because I have reefs on my mind now, which happens. And oof, okay. So you got some eyes down, we actually got most of them done. Oh, and that one just high-fived the hand. Or would it be a hand of an octopus / Octorok? I don't really know. But I said what I said. Okay, whew, I actually hit that one that time. So be like, chances are I'm gonna miss it. And if I miss it, that's whatever. The least it'll do is just suck us in. Which hopefully not, because we only have one more eye left. Okay, there we go. Phew, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be real close, which it was actually really damn close. That was probably hookshot range. Which, yes, you can actually use a hookshot on the Big Octoroks in this game. Which I find rather humorous. It's like, it's definitely not one I would suggest using weapon-wise, but it's something you can still use. Now let's see if we can actually get this one without going directly on top of it. See, in 3, 2, 1, do we get it? Hello seagulls, I love you guys so much. No, we missed it. Dang it, we need to move forward or we need to move back? I have no idea. See, this is what I mean, guys. It usually just takes me a few tries to actually get these rings, because chances are I'm going to be directly on top of it for some unknown reason. I guess it's just the game being like, no, you get to just snuggle up to it, I guess. But whatever, we got it now. So after we get whatever item this will be, we're going to head east from here to Rockspire Gunboat. And we got ourselves a treasure chart, okay. So that's better than nothing. So now, no, west, I mean, not east. I get west and east mixed up sometimes. And we can also go in this island, which I don't... Actually, no, we might have already been on this island. I don't know, it's been a while since we've actually been to this one in particular. But I believe we were already in this one. It doesn't matter. Either way, we're going for a gunboat. And then after that, we may as well just head back to the Earth Temple. Because now that we actually have what we need to complete the dungeon, we might not necessarily beat the dungeon in this episode. I'm not really sure. It all depends on if we actually go there or not, too. It's because we could go elsewhere. Okay, no, that's right. This one isn't actually a golden gunboat. It's just a regular one. And now my cat's playing in the background. He is scratching on paper or something. I don't know what he was playing with, but it looked like he was playing with some kind of napkin. So I just decided to just play with him for a little bit, because we may as well. And it's also just because, it's very tedious just constantly seeing gunboats being destroyed, and who knows, it may have just taken a while kind of thing, so I was like, may as well. And cut back here, and our first one will be 50 rupees, okay. And all the markers says is that there's a gunboat with sunken treasure, so I assume that it would be these, but I could be wrong. So may as well just find out. There is actually only one gunboat. That was the one that we ended up destroying earlier. Oh yeah, I guess we could also head to Forage Reef, but I'm actually going to check that off camera to make sure we already didn't get that one. So, so the same thing doesn't happen again with what happened with Three-Eyed Reef. Which is pretty funny when it happens, but at the same time it's like, it's a waste of both bombs and rupees. And speaking of rupees, got 100 rupees. So we actually got our rupees back. Which I guess is also technically a win-win situation. So let's see where else we can go. We can do another Octorok actually, like the 7-eyed one, which I don't really want to do. You know what? Let's go to Fire Mountain instead. I would do the 12-eyed Octorok, but I'd rather take the chances of one that has less eyes, so that we can also use our bow and arrow on it, because it's gonna be a better backup than having to do that in the middle of having only like 3 eyes down from a 12-eyed Octorok kind of thing, so it's like, we may as well get that one in another episode. We also have one more Octorok after this, which is another 8-eyed one, which you can also get, next episode or whatever many episodes as well, so we're not in any rush. I just want to get some more sea things done while we're here anyways. So, actually yeah, it looks like the only things left aside from maybe that one reef, or just the Octoroks. So here will be where we're going to save and quit here, so we can hopefully spawn semi-close to the Big Octorok, because I know it doesn't spawn us right next to it, but hopefully in viewable distance, because I think it's also nighttime in game, which makes it just a little bit harder to see the seagull ring. But whatever, I guess we'll see. And where you at, buddy? Okay, so it looks like that was maybe no in this instance, but I'm also not really sure. I've never actually gone to this one. I'm going to make sure there's actually an Octorok here. Okay, there is one. So it's down the opposite way. I don't know why I went this way. But oh well, now that I think about it, I think it's over here somewhere. I don't think we already got this one. I doubt it. Oh, is this it? I don't think so. No, that's just some random seagull. Where are you, buddy? This is where it's like, I was hoping that it would send us near it. Oh, probably just need to go a little more. I had to check the marker. It seems that the marker's a bit accurate of showing you about whereabouts it is. And indeed it is, so follow the marker and or save and quit in Tingle's Island and other ones. And I love it when the game just bugs out like that. Oh my gosh, it actually looks more small when it has less eyes. And I don't know why that is, but I guess it's because less things are cluttered. I don't really know. But, oh well. No, I didn't have to shoot that eye again. I'm sorry, little dude. I know you're going blind. Well, actually we don't know if they're going blind. All we know is that we're just fighting these things after they're just trying to protect their territory. Oh man, there's the music glitching out. So I wonder if a shark's nearby, or why what's indicating with that. Oh, can I use the light arrows? Can I see if I can actually shoot at one? We might get spat out from this Big Octorok. Okay, I don't know what kind of angle that was with that one, but oh well. Okay, there we go. So now we only have one more left, which hopefully it hits. Perfect. So that way we didn't have to worry about getting sucked in, which I think we were actually pretty close to getting sucked in there, but I'm not sure. I don't know if we're actually closer with less eyes or more eyes. Now that I think about it, I don't think so, but it kind of felt like that. I don't know. If any of you guys have actually paid attention when you're fighting Big Octoroks, because I don't care if we get sucked in by a giant Octorok, just because I know it just spits us out somewhere in the ocean. Does it spit you out in the actual islands? Also, yes. The first time, baby, first time. Apparently that Octorok was just a special Octorok. And here though, we got ourselves... Okay, we got ourselves a Triforce Jar. That looks like the middle one. I was hoping for like Iron Boost or something from one of these Big Octoroks. But mind you, we also have two more left. So we may as well head back into... I don't remember, Stonehead Island, yes. Or just Island, since there's no Stonehead left on there. Oh, so I think I asked this in another episode, but I'm going to ask it again anyways, just in case. If you guys want to watch me do Savage Labyrinth, I can't say that one. Savage Labyrinth. Just let me know, because I usually don't do that just because it's long, but it's also really fun to do at the same time, so it's like, I wouldn't care either way if you guys want to watch me do that or not, since we have everything we need. We have, well, except for maybe iron boots, but I don't think we actually need iron boots out for that. But whatever, we should have everything we need though. We have the mirror shield, we have the skull hammer, we have light arrows too. We just don't have the really big magic bar, that's all. So it's the only thing that we would have to be wary about if we were to use light arrows. Yeah, our raving crabs again. I'm sorry, little dude, I didn't mean to, like, spoil your parade. Alright, so, I'm gonna check. We should just be able to use a jar to get where we need to go to, but I don't know if Medley starts at the beginning with us or not again, so like, if we don't need a jar, we don't need a jar. If we need the... yeah, okay. Then in that case, we don't need the jar, so we need to find which way we need to go, which I think is just straight across. Regardless, it shouldn't take us that long to get back, though, but we'll see. There we go, this room down here. And yes, I was frantically trying to get that jar, like, the jar unblocked, but with no luck. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, so down, pause, left. So I just got left and right mixed up. And I was like, wait, did they actually mark this one? And it was like, we did, okay. Phew, we good. It's good to be back in this temple again. I love it so much. And I think we're probably going to do a room or two, and just get a few more checks in here. And then we can fight the boss tomorrow, because with whatever it is, I assume we're probably going to get the, I don't remember, I almost said arrows. We already have arrows though. And yes, I'm going to use light arrows on these guys. Not ice arrows. We don't need to do that, we're not that desperate. We don't need to freeze them. Okay, there we go. We don't have another key, but yeah, that's just because, I don't know, I just want more time to fight Valhalla, because he's my favorite boy. Okay, so, oh, I'm sorry Medley, I did not mean to throw you there. I just meant to move you down. So, that middle room, I guess, depending on if we get the key or not, we can leave that one for next episode. Because I just also want to do more planning, so I'm just letting you guys know what's going on for plan-wise and what we're going to do for next episode. I forgot that was the noise again. I love it so much. Okay, so close. It's like Majora's Mask Randomizer over again. There we go, except for this time it's not so awkward. Okay, so the question is left or right? Let's just go this way, because that's the way the camera's facing. We may as well. Yes, the Wall Master Room. No, this one shouldn't be... yeah, it won't cause us any issues. We literally just need to go by. We didn't even need to bring Medley through here. But that's whatever. We also have the Skull Hammer, so yay for that. We don't have to worry about, you know, getting this and having to go back out. Another reason I wanted to wait for a Skull Hammer. But mind you, I don't think we would actually be able to go in here without the Skull Hammer. I'm probably wrong with that. Do I care though? No. Okay, so the one room that I do actually want to leave for next episode is the room full, and I mean full, of Wall Masters. So if that's the next room, then we're gonna be leaving it there. And if it's not, then we'll definitely keep going. I don't know why I wanted to keep that one for last. I just do. Okay, so... well, there we go. That is the last room then. In that case then, I will leave it here so that we can deal with all these lovely, lovely wall masters in the next episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, do what you do. I'll see you in the next episode where I will do some brief planning in between. Peace.